All right, we're going to take a look at number 19 in Accent on Achievement book number 2. Number 19 is probably the first pass off that we've got in book 2 that poses a little bit of a challenge for our young musicians. The first thing that I want to look at, and it's the same thing that we look at every single time we look at a brand new piece of music, is look at the key signature. Okay, we are in concert B flat. We have two flats. Okay, so this correlates to your concert B flat major scale. Okay, and once again, I'm using a trombone line. So if you're a clarinet player or sax player or French horn or trumpet or anything that is not in concert pitch, then you might have to make the adapt yourself. But I can still I'll still be able to point out the rhythms and such for you. Okay, so with that being said, what I'd like you to do is, if you need, and you can pause this if you need to, I would like you to circle that right there, because that is our first concert E flat, and I want you to put a flat sign right above it. Okay, and then the second thing that I would like you to do is I would like you to circle this right here and put a natural sign right above it. Okay, we're not going to be playing E flats. Okay, so these A naturals are, they're A nasty naturals. Okay, they're second valve, they're second position. Okay, that's real important to remember. Okay, the next thing that I want to look at is the time signature. Now, as you're looking at this time signature, this is cut time. Okay, sometimes in music, and especially if you're one of our beginner students who have moved on to book 2, a lot of times you see 4/4 time written as common time. Okay, common time. Okay, so and it's written that way with just simply a C. Okay, well, we've taken this common time, we've taken the C, we've put a line through it. Okay, so now it is what we call cut time. Okay, which means you are going to cut in half every single note value. Okay, so if it was a quarter note, it is now an eighth note. If it is a half note, it is now a quarter note. And we don't have one in here, but if you had a whole note, it would be considered a half note. Okay. So, with that being said, these notes right here are considered pickup notes. Okay? So, let me go through and we'll count it. And then I will point out one more thing. If you'll circle this right here, okay? Go ahead and circle it. That is an E nasty natural, okay? Second valve, second position, okay? All right, so let's count this one from the very beginning. The way you would count this is it'd be you won't count to 4, okay? You just go 1, 2, 1, 2. So here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 tay 1, 2 1 tay 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1. And I kind of butchered the last 3 measures, so let's start at the last 3 measures. Actually, last 3 measures. Last 4 measures. 1 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1 tay 2 tay 1. Okay? Now, the one measure when students are calling this in that tends to throw everybody off is, where'd he go? This measure right here. The one with those A naturals. Okay? Make sure you're playing second position A natural. Okay? Number 19 is really not that confusing once you get into it. You can play it a little bit slower if you need to, but that's in a nutshell, that's cut time. Good luck.